The first time I downloaded Streamlabs Chatbox, I took one look at it and immediately uninstalled it. I finally returned armed with open tabs filled with tutorials, scripts, and kittens. Hey, we need all sorts of support when it comes to technology. This tutorial is written for people of differing understanding when it comes to these programs. I have resources in the description if that helps. This will only cover connecting Chatbox to your Twitch and how to use different kinds of commands. I break down other uses for this program in another tutorial. Chatbox is easy to use when we break it down to 3 parts: sound cues, commands, and connectability. I will now take you through every step we took to set up our Twitch chat commands. First off, we're going to make an account for your bot. This will be the entity automatically posting on your chat. If you want to use the same email address for your bot puppet and streamer accounts, go to Account Settings, then Security and Privacy, and enable additional account creation. Sign out of your Twitch account and sign up for the new one with your bot's name. Sign back into your streamer account and turn that setting back off, just for safety. In Chatbox, you are going to connect your bot and streamer accounts. Click on the connection icon, then attach the bot account first by entering its name and under streamer, your name, then generate token. It will prompt you to sign in to the bot account. Then go to Twitch streamer and do that again with just your streamer account. You are now connected. If you are ever suddenly having issues with Chatbox, go straight to connections to make sure it is connected. Sometimes it disconnects without telling you. Let's test things out with a sound command. Go to Sound Commands and press the plus sign in the upper right corner. We will call this Sparta. Press Pick, then add your perfectly cultivated sound. I cover making your own sound cues in another video, but for now let's press preview and adjust the sound volume until you're happy. To make this command a cue, press Automatically Generate Command. Now, if you type !Sparta in your chat, it will play.
This is pod racing!
We can assign this so only certain people can use the sound command, or make it available for everyone. You can also have text appear alongside the sound command by typing in a statement or script in the response text box. Now let's make a text command. In the video description I have the scripts and credits we use, but you can find plenty of active creators on the Streamlabs Chatbox Discord. You will find the link in the description. I'm going to break down the commands as I show them so you will understand what it's doing. There are a few different kinds of commands. The simplest is, someone types the name !hydrate, and you type in what they see your bot say back. Let's look at it in action. Next, we will do a code that rolls a numbered die. The user will need to type !roll, then however many-sided die. $username means whomever typed the command's name will be here. Then it will calculate the numbered die and give you a number from 0 to the number chosen. In action, it looks like this. Next, we will do a command that pulls a random dad joke off the internet, because why not? There are also ones for cat and dog facts, trivia, etc. This code indicates that it will pull a random joke from this website. In action, here's my second favorite command. It allows you to pull random answers from a text document you wrote at 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's make one so lurkers get a different answer every time they !lurk. For Windows, open Notepad and name the document something like lurk and ensure it is a text document, TXT. For Mac, search for and open TextEdit. Make a new document, go to Format, and make it plain text. Once you have your document open, on a Mac, PC, or smart refrigerator, write a response for the command, press Enter, then write a new response. Now, when someone triggers the command, they will get one random answer. Just ensure every answer is on a new line. Save the text doc and copy the file location. We will put that into the code and add the text name. So now our code is reading a random line from this document location. Let's test it now. And now for my favorite, but the most difficult command. This will trigger graphics in Streamlabs or OBS so they will show up on the screen when someone uses the command in chat. There are a lot of steps, but we'll take them one at a time, and before you know it, everything will be working just fine. First, we need Chatbox to be able to communicate with Streamlabs or OBS, which means we need a couple scripts. For Streamlabs, we're going to download Streamlabs OBS remote parameter script and Python 27. Streamlabs OBS remote parameter script uses Python version 2.7.13. These links are in the description. Next, you're going to move the still zipped Streamlabs or OBS code to the same folder as Chatbox in your computer, which is generally located in the C drive. You can copy the file location from the description and replace your name with your username. Just in case, here's a manual way of finding the folder. You're going to select Users, then your name, next App Data, and if you can't see App Data, you're going to go to View and select Hidden Items. Click through to Roaming, select Streamlabs, Streamlabs Chatbox, and place your zip file here. Now, go back to Chatbox and click on Scripts. In the upper right corner, you're going to see that gear. Click on that. Use the Pick folder and find the folder Python is in. Click on Lib and Save. Generate an API key. Go back to Scripts, then in that same upper right corner, click Import. Select the slobs remote parameter zip file that we placed there earlier. Once it is loaded in, enable it. If you don't see it at first, you may have to restart Chatbox. If that doesn't work, disconnect your bot and streamer account, reconnect, and then restart Chatbox. That should fix any connection issues. For OBS, you still need Python 27, but you also need two other scripts. There are a few options here, but this is what we did. Download Python 27, OBS WebSocket, and OBS Studio Remote Parameters. I had to update OBS to version 27 for WebSocket to appear under Tools. After selecting WebSocket, I set a password, then went to Chatbox, Connections, and selected OBS Remote. Enter the password you just made, then press Connect. You're going to move the OBS remote parameter script to that same file where you keep Chatbox. Import and load in OBS remote parameter script. Don't forget to enable it. Go to Streamlabs or OBS, add a graphic, and name it something easy to remember. Click the little eye next to it to hide it. Go back to Chatbox, go to Commands, and press the plus in the upper right corner or the pencil to edit a command you already have made. We'll call it !hello there. You can use other symbols in front of the commands, but ! was the one I saw being used the most in other streams, so I went with that. Next, you'll be using this script. It tells Streamlabs to turn the graphic on, and the second part tells it to turn it off after an amount of time. If the graphic loops, I put the precise amount of time I want the graphic on. If it does not, then I lazily guess a time that I know is longer than the animation. So slob's source is asking you what the name of the graphic is. Hello there. Then the second part is asking you, what do you want me to do with it? I want you to turn it on, thank you. Then the next part is asking, hey, what's the timer length? So I want that same graphic, hello there, to turn off after a certain amount of time. That way later on, it is off for someone to trigger the command again. For OBS, in the first quotes, you're going to put the name of the graphic, in the second, that you want it to turn on and off, and in the last, how many seconds you want it to remain on before shutting off. Let's test this out. If you want to add sound to a command, ensure you have already added that sound cue, then press the pencil to edit a command. Same upper right corner. I am going to add a weird, naturey, growing sound to the graphic seal made. Exclamation point vine, and there we go. Also note that you can adjust the cooldown time for individual use of a command and for everyone. So if I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to use a command, I can keep the individual cooldowns longer than everyone's cooldown. So it takes 40 minutes before this one person can use the command again, whereas if someone new tries it, it only takes 20 minutes. Alright, you can now make sound, text, response, random, and graphic commands in Chatbox. Well done! Come hang out with us when we stream, and if you have an idea on what we should cover next in excruciating detail, do comment below.